You won't believe the latest tea about Diddy. And honey, it's scalding hot. The walls aren't just closing in on him anymore. They're practically crushing him. And get this, his own son Christian might end up sharing daddy's prison cell. Can you even?
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything. I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there was cameras.
Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me.
Something is not right with this.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think is going through Christian Combs' mind when he got served these legal papers? Granted, it is a civil suit. This is not a federal indictment or anything, but I mean, it could lead to that, as many things have happened with Diddy that have led from civil to a federal type charge. But it's real now. I mean, he himself is getting, it's not just rumors that he's been involved in this or that. There's actual legal paperwork that's been drawn up.
I was told that Buffy wasn't too happy about anyone who had a relationship with Kimberly. I was very much under, listen, you promise on our son's life, just stay out of the way. Don't do this, don't get involved. Being told, please, don't do that tough guy Mount Vernon. You will get killed.
Just when you thought this story couldn't get any more shocking, Al B sure dropped a bombshell about his beloved ex-wife Kim Porter's tragic passing. Let me tell you, darling, this mystery has had the industry buzzing for years, with everyone side-eyeing Diddy. But hold on to your seats because this tea is about to spill everywhere. According to Al, and this is absolutely wild, Diddy's own flesh and blood, Christian, helped cover up what happened to Kim. I mean, can you imagine? Your own son being involved in something so... But wait, it gets even juicier. So, remember Courtney Burgess? Of course you do. Well, this key witness came forward right after Diddy's indictment with some seriously spicy evidence. TMZ spilled that Burgess claimed Kim gave him rights to her intellectual property before she passed in 2018. His lawyer, Ariel Mitchell, says Kim met Courtney through a mutual friend in the music biz. And here's where it gets really interesting. Kim allegedly told Courtney she'd give him her diary. Yes, the diary that spilled all of Diddy's dirty little secrets about how he supposedly exploited celebrities for his own pleasure. But wait, there's more. The feds got their hands on some tapes that Kim allegedly snatched from Diddy's personal vault. Talk about revenge served ice cold.
She says she has a plan, but it's dangerous. He has a vault where he keeps the videotapes of all of his conquests. I started sleeping with him again, and after he falls asleep, I would go into the vault, take some of the tapes, make copies, swap them, etc. Took her weeks to do this, but she finally has them all, and this is her way out.
Can you believe it? 11 flash drives with 8 tapes featuring 8 different celebrities. The tea is scorching, honey.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being or potentially under?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if they were. Right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let me
be,
rephrase
right,
it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Now everyone thought this evidence would send Diddy straight to the slammer for life, but child, this is where things get messier than a toddler with finger paint. According to Mitchell, they were planning to publish the book through Amazon. And honey, the reactions were split. Some people rolled their eyes, saying Courtney just wanted to make a quick buck. I mean, who doesn't? While others were living for the exposure of the truth. But here's the gag. Diddy's sons, Quincy and Christian, weren't having any of it. They slapped down a cease and desist faster than you can say, bad boy entertainment. According to TMZ, these brothers claimed they were the rightful heirs to Kim's intellectual property after she passed. They basically said the whole flash drive story was as fake as a $3 bill. But, and this is the kicker, they also said if it was real, it belonged to them anyway. The audacity. They gave Courtney 5 days to shut everything down. The book sales, the interviews, everything. And demanded he hand over anything of Kim's he claimed to have, plus any coins he'd made from the book. But honey, Kourtney wasn't about to roll over and play dead. He clapped back with his own legal response, and the shade was real. He basically said Kim wasn't some big-time celebrity. She was just famous for being Diddy's long-term love interest. Ouch. He insisted Kim gave him the rights before she passed and called the brothers' cease and desist a desperate move orchestrated by their daddy dearest to extort money. The tea. But wait, because this isn't the first time Diddy's boys, especially Christian, have tried to shut down their mama's story. A few months back, there was this book called Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side on Amazon by Chris Todd, real name Todd Guzzi, under Millwood Publishing. The book spilled some serious tea about alleged violence against Kim. It claimed Diddy got physical with her after she wouldn't, participate in certain bedroom activities and even threatened her life. And get this, it talked about how Diddy supposedly made Kim cover up his mistreatment and hide evidence. But the most shocking part? The book claimed Kim found and copied tapes of Diddy with young boys he managed, including an 18-year-old pop star. It even detailed alleged group activities at Diddy's homes with both male and female partners. Child, I need my smelling salts. The book got taken down after being exposed as fake, but here's what's interesting. Christian and his siblings were quick to slam it. They released this statement about seeing hurtful and false rumors about their parents' relationship and their mom's passing. They insisted Kim never wrote a book and basically told everyone to stop speaking for their family. Now, at first glance, you might think, oh, what a good son protecting his mama's legacy. But honey, here's the tea. Kourtney's memoir was filed as evidence in Diddy's trial. That's not some fake news, that's court documents, baby. So why is Christian fighting so hard to keep it under wraps? Some fans are whispering that Christian might have been part of Daddy's enterprise all along. And honestly, it's not looking good for him. He's been showing up to all of Diddy's hearings like it's fashion week.
It was interesting too because this time around, Diddy was brought in first. He was brought in about a couple minutes after 2 p.m. today. And we were all kind of waiting to see. We had heard mumblings that his mom might be in courtroom, that we were waiting for the children, but then nothing happened. But then, in another twist and turn, the children do walk in. But this time it was a lot smaller bunch than it was the last time. So last time you're having all of Diddy's children except with the exception of Love, who is just a 2-year-old child. So she wasn't at court, but you had all of Diddy's children there except Love. But this time around you just had Justin Combs and Christian Combs, meaning that there was no Quincy there today. Delilah and Jesse weren't there. Chance wasn't there. And the caretakers of his younger children who aren't of age just yet, they were not present inside the courtroom as well today. But his mom also wasn't in court today. So when Diddy came inside, it was still that standard issued MDC jumpsuit. He's wearing khaki. From that video of, I think that was obtained by Daily Mail back in September, of Diddy playing hacky sack in Central Park, to now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner.
And speaking of Christian's issues, let me tell you about Grace O'Marcaigh. In April 2024, she filed a lawsuit that'll make your jaw drop. According to the court docs, something went down on Diddy's yacht in December 2022. Grace was working as crew and bartender during what was supposed to be a wholesome family excursion. Her words, not mine, but honey, it turned into something else entirely. Christian showed up totally wasted to record with producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones in the yacht studio. The poor girl says he couldn't keep his hands to himself and things got scary. There are actual recordings, darling, from the studio that was set to record everything. Grace can be heard saying, "Excuse me, you don't touch my legs like that." She tried to escape, but later that night, Christian cornered her again. This time, he asked her to show him somewhere to sleep, and when she took him to the yacht cinema, well, let's just say he had other activities in mind. Thank goodness another employee walked in. The lawsuit even has photos of bruises on Grace's arm where Christian allegedly grabbed her. Of course, Christian denied everything faster than a celebrity marriage falling apart, posting on Snapchat that it was all BS. But honey, if he's got these kinds of skeletons in his closet, no wonder he's trying to keep his mama's memoir buried deeper than last season's fashion trends.
As far as the civil case is concerned, so more people might feel emboldened, like, look, there is a criminal case here. This means that what happened to me is valid and I am free to speak out about it, right?
But here's the thing, darlings. While Christian's out here trying to keep everything under wraps, Al B sure is spilling tea left and right. He appeared on Peacock's Diddy, the Making of a Bad Boy documentary, and child, he did not hold back. Al shared some chilling details about Kim's fear during her relationship with Diddy. According to him, Kim warned, "Don't get involved, you will get killed." Can you imagine? Al said Kim was trying to save his life while putting her own in danger. Even after their divorce, Kim confided in Al about Diddy, saying something wasn't right and his soul had gone completely dark. And get this, Al didn't buy the pneumonia story when Kim passed. He'd just seen her looking fabulous at Quincy's Christmas movie screening 2 or 3 weeks before. He believes someone got into her phone and computer, where she'd been documenting everything happening behind closed doors. Al's not giving up, honey. He's determined to expose the truth about Kim's miraculous death, no matter how hard Christian tries to protect his dad. The question is, will Christian end up sharing a cell with Daddy Dearest when all this tea finally spills? What do you think about all this drama? Is Christian really helping cover up Daddy's alleged crimes? Will he face charges too? The plot thickens, darlings, and this tea is still piping hot. And make sure to check out our next video for even more celebrity drama. Until then, stay scandalous.